I mentioned in a previous episode that the type of humor that they were trying to get across in these games is reflected in the text on the back of the box that the game was sold in. And, I mean, that's kind of true in all aspects of the game, really. Like, in Europe they didn't really get it. In Europe, the game was called just Ratchet and Clank 2, and it just had a number 2 on the container, on the box that the game was sold in. But in the US release, and I'm not sure, maybe Australia and Japan as well, I'm not sure, but the game was called Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Going Commando is the act of not wearing underwear. So, yeah, a bit of a double meaning there. And I mean, Ratchet is acting as a commando now, but going commando is not the way to say that. So, yeah, just an example of the type of humor that they were trying to get across. So we're back on planet Siberius. I just got a platinum bolt, took out these guys, and we're moving on to the next section. Siberius. Made me think of Siberia. I don't know how that thought stemmed into this, but it made me think of Tiber Septim from Elder Scrolls. Oh, I think I'm supposed to use this to go up there. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I should play Oblivion on the channel. I have some nostalgia for Oblivion, but I also very clearly remember its shortcomings, which makes me kind of not want to play it again. Skyrim was infinitely a better game. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, Oblivion, all the Bethesda classics, really. I mean, I love Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I know that they are deeply flawed. And I also don't know if there's a way that I can patch them so that I can play them without music playing, except for the original compositions. But I would love to play through those games. There are so many games that I want to play through on this channel. If I could play through the Fallout games, I think that would be ideal. Alright. Now we're in this truck. I guess we're going somewhere. Seems like things are moving. Yep. We're on a ride now. Swing shot up here. But yeah, no. Elder Scrolls, all those true RPG type games, they are quite an experience of their own. I'm still gonna play through Fallout 2. Maybe Fallout Tactics. I don't know. I didn't enjoy that one as much. But it's also a little bit more skill-based, so it could be a bit of a challenge to play through. That would be kind of nice. I do enjoy a challenge. I'm just gonna take these guys out with my wrench. I'm tired of wasting my ammo. But yeah. Love a challenge. Oh my god. Alright, well. They just shot their friends. Or maybe that was a glitch. Not really sure what happened there. Okay. The sound that this enemy makes is so strange. Bruh. Well, can't hit him with the mini nuke. Oh. Whoa. quite a wipeout. Not sure why that happened. Let's see if we still have any secret ammo left. Yeah, we do. Alright. But yeah, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I would love to play those after I finish Fallout 2, though I'm not sure if it's even feasible due to copyrights on the music and everything. Even though the music came out 70 years ago, the music industry is very, very tight on that kind of regulation. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe I
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
can just patch it so that there's no music in it, except for the original compositions. We'll see what we can do. I'm sure there's a way. For now, we'll stick to these ones. Fallout 2. Fallout 1's finishing up soon on this channel. And a variety of other games are on the way.
You've lost, Megacorp. Take your imperialistic eco-fascism to another dimension. Say goodbye to your Franken-pest.
Come on, Clank!
Too slow, you corporate lackey.
So, whoops. Keep on forgetting. Can't tell if they just do a lot of damage or. Hopefully this clears up the noise a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, I beat him.
You had us worried for a moment. Do you suppose we should stop him?
Not worth it. We got what we came for. Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Ratchet? Spank? Is that you?
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous! Absolutely munificent! You two are a galuptious team!
We were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next rendezvous point.
Of course. I'm on my way to give a tour of Megacorp's historical mining site. Here's a little pack talk on the fragility.
Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining, a tireless drum major leading the galaxy on its march of progress. Come tour our desert mining facility and see why our most precious product is our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet completely overrun by rainforest. To better accommodate the local wildlife, we transformed this impassable jungle into an easily navigable desert. Ever the technological pioneer, Megacorp invented the automated management team, thereby eliminating costly upward mobility, and all the while making your life richer. Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining. Our march continues to the tune of progress and profitability. Call Investor Relations today.
Is that facility still operational, sir?
Alas, no. But it's steeped in hysterics. I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
We'll see you there.
So the thing about Fizzwidget is that he is the king of using words that he doesn't understand. In case you haven't noticed already.
Hey, there's Mr. Fizzwidget. What happened?
Everything's fine. There was just a bit of debris on the landing pad.
That was our ship.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So, do you have the, delivery? Terriculous! Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time. Just sit back and relax, boys. How about a little flying music?
He did that on purpose.
He's just easily distracted.
Yeah, well.
Come on, let's see if we can find a way out of here.
Alright, so, yeah. Fizzwidget's kinda crazy, as we found out just now. And he's the CEO of a corporation that's destroying this galaxy, apparently, economically and physically and what have you. So, I don't know. Maybe this alignment that we've chosen isn't actually that great. And it seems like the thief, who we have stopped in the last planet, maybe they had a point. Maybe we're aligned with the wrong side here. But we'll find out more as we go. This was one of my favorite weapons in this game. It's so cool. I would call it the lava whip because you can just make a circle of it all around you. And when you double jump, it just kind of whips around. Pretty cool. Yeah, just make a ring around you. Very versatile weapon. We're gonna keep on trying to upgrade these guys though, because these are gonna be pretty useful to us on this planet. And luckily, none of these guys have bugged out on us. If you remember on the first planet? Second planet? No, it was the first planet. There was one that we could not kill. The god of all of those little pincher bug dudes.
Nanotech is no longer kind of a one-hit loss.
Yeah, he's probably still surviving out there. Whoa, another one? And yeah, this is the planet that I was mentioning earlier, where there's kind of a collectathon thing that's going to be going on. So we may take another episode where I do kind of what I did with the Colosseum. And I just kind of walk around the planet, collect all the things, and do a little dialogue here and there. And yeah, chill episode for you and me. And we'll just get it done. It gets us a skill point too, and a lot of money. So that's great. Oh, and in case you thought that our wrench was a little bit weak,
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
easy. And we never get that rock. Oh well. As if there aren't rocks everywhere. Nice try, Clank. We respect your effort. Alright, so... I'm going to take a second to rearrange our quick select here. This will make it a little bit more easily accessible, that I can finish upgrading these weapons that we've been working on. Let's get some more ammo. Whoa, that guy followed us all the way here, huh? And I wasted 2 shots, 40 bolts, for nothing. These guys don't seem to be giving me that much XP either. Oh well. It's alright. So back in the day, there weren't many really like open world type games. And this is the first example that I remember of something that kind of emulated that. Whoa. Alright. We're not going to see it until we get out of this cave. But once you see it, you'll see it. It's very clearly kind of an open world in a level. Alright. I used to mess up on this all the time when I was little. I'm so embarrassed to think about it.
Hand over the experiment now.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! He's... she.
Where did the cloak go?
This changes nothing. Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
But...
I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
Oh, no! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, self-wedgifying underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
Testing facility, planet Dabo. That's going to be our next stop. For now, our ship's a mess. And now, we're in this huge expanse of desert. So that's going to be our next project, is getting whatever we need from this desert.
Oh. Hello, sir.
Hey, that's my ship!
Possession is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded Chi. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
Is this guy an earthbender? He looks like an earthbender, the way he's dressed. Alright, so we gotta go find these crystals, of which he speaks. And how many do we need? 10 crystals to repair the ship. And he can heal the ship's wounded Chi. Now, I don't know what the actual pronunciation of... I think it's just Chi? I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the crystals that we need to find. And they're all surrounded by enemies. And in this desert, there are quite a few crystals. In fact, there are, I can't remember if it's 100 or 101. But there's a lot. So, yeah. I think that'll be next episode, is just finding those. But for this episode, we'll focus on what needs to be done. So we'll get 10 crystals. And there's another little extra area here. Oh, I don't think we can actually do that yet. My bad. Well, yeah. Maybe we'll just go to the next planet, and then we'll come back and we'll do that. Oh man, this guy. So his armor on his head kind of shows us how damaged he is. So it's kind of cool that they did that too. Same with these guys. knock their armor off their face. That shows you they're coming to the end. And later on, when you get the Map-O-Matic, whatever it's called in this one, it'll actually show you where all of the crystals are. So I'm wondering if maybe we should just wait for that before we go and explore this entire desert, because it's gonna take a while. It may take a whole episode, it may take a little bit more. But if we just kind of like run through it and then go back and pick up whatever we missed, then it might take less than 40 minutes maybe. But if we do it now, it's going to get us a lot of extra money. So, decisions. Well, anyways, here we can get a few extra. And that extra money is going to help us out. Whoa. Oh, he ran over. Alright. Out of that. Just in time, too. Oh yeah, and killing each one gives us 250 bolts. So that's pretty good. Let's see, are there any more over here hiding? I think that's all we can get on this little island. Looks like we've seen everything. I wonder if we can glitch this and just jump in. I remember there was a nanotech boost somewhere over here. I've never actually tried that, and I'm interested to find out, because it's a little bit of a challenge to get it if you glide through the course. Oh yeah, it's right there. Maybe we can just jump on top. Yeah, wow. I didn't even know that that was a thing you could do. Nice. If only Kid Me was a little bit smarter, huh? Alright, let's see here. You can actually get like a little vehicle that helps you go a little bit faster through this. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's see what we can get in this episode. And whatever we get is what we get. And whatever we don't, we will come back and get it another time. So let's see what we can do. See, there's a little vehicle up there. So that vehicle is designed as like kind of a hovercraft. And it gets you through the desert a lot faster and helps you get all of these crystals a lot faster as well. Later on, that same kind of design is recycled, and it's changed a little bit, but the same idea is used to design the hover ship in Ratchet and Clank 3. It's kind of a nice design too. I really enjoyed the hover ship in Ratchet and Clank 3. And Ratchet and Clank 3 also had a multiplayer mode. And I remember countless times me and my friends playing that multiplayer mode, and we would just get into hover ships and try to shoot each other down. And it was split screen, by the way, so we were like in the same room playing this. And yeah, it was nearly impossible to shoot each other down with the hover ships, because it would shoot a projectile instead of just like a guaranteed, like, you shoot here, you hit here type of thing. The projectile would travel, and it travels over however amount of time equal to the distance of what it's aimed at. And so you would have to kind of lead the shots, and when you're both in an object that's very small, moving pretty fast, and the projectile is moving at about the same speed, it's kind of hard to hit the target. So yeah, We would just spend like countless minutes trying to shoot each other down in the hover ships, and nothing would happen. But it was a lot of fun. Very experimental multiplayer mode. I also liked that the multiplayer mode had the blitz gun. Like I said in the episode when we got it, that was my favorite weapon back then. It wasn't in the main game of Ratchet and Clank 3. I don't know why. I don't know why they included it in the multiplayer, but not in the main game. It's kind of weird if you think about it. But yeah, I used to play that all the time. Even when I didn't have friends over, I would just put on the multiplayer mode, have a second controller hooked in, and it was just satisfying to go through it and level up the weapons. You could even level up the weapons in the multiplayer mode. Like, that was kind of neat. And they would get unique effects too. Not just a damage boost. But especially for those guns that weren't in the main game, I also really like the music in this world. It's kind of western sounding, like Wild West. The way they did the guitar. And it's the same composer from the last game. I think I said this in a previous episode. It's the same composer, but the track that he put together is a little more orchestral sounding in this one. Some of it still retains that original Ratchet and Clank sound, which is very iconic and nice to listen to. But some of it is also more orchestral than in the past game. It makes it feel more sweeping and impactful, in a sense, wandering around looking for crystals. Like I said, I wasn't planning to do this until a later episode, but whatever. We'll get whatever we can. The money will help us, and we can continue on with our goals. Yeah, one of the downsides about having a level like this is that they don't really give you much for leveling up your weapons. I mean, that gave quite a bit, but the standard enemies don't. Part of the issue here too is running out of ammo. When you're in this expansive desert, there's only so many ammo crates lying around. And, I mean, pretty much once you're out of ammo, you're out of ammo. You gotta go back to the base. Once I go back to the base, I'm calling it for this level. So we'll come back when we have the other gadgets that we need to get around. Or maybe I'll die before we can fulfill that. Alright, well, after much personal deliberation, as you can see, I decided to continue on into the desert, and we are more than halfway through it now. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm satisfied with that result, and when we come back here, we will have a lot less to do, so that's great. I'm almost done with what I remember from the desert, at least. Here's 2 of these guns. And this may actually kill me. Alright. Took a little bit of focus. Basically one more hit and I'm done. So, we'll see if I can get anything else out of this. Whoa. It's not that deep. So, when he sinks into the water, he really sinks. Yikes. Luckily, the crystals are on our side. They're trying to heal our wounded chi. We got another one. Hey, alright. I'm satisfied with that result for sure. And the reason I said it's going to give us 65,000 and not 75,000 is because of this.
Yes, the crystals are speaking to me with a single voice.
Okay.
That was pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Alright. Yep, 65 for 65,000. And now we can buy those little robot dudes. Or we can save up for this. This one's pretty good. But little robot dudes, kind of cool. Okay, let's top off our ammo. And we're out of here. I know I need crystals to trade for bolts. Let me in my ship. Alright. The next planet is the testing facility at Dabo. Goodbye, desert. We'll be back.
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Alright, the next episode.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
What a nut! I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
I wonder what happened after he broke out of prison. Okay, and now we're on Planet Dabo. This level was included in the demo disc for this game. I remember playing through it time and time again. I think that was my introduction into Ratchet and Clank, actually. Playing this level on the demo disc. And then after that, I bought the first game. But yeah, anyways, we'll continue on the next episode. We'll finish up this planet. Looks like there's quite a bit to do, so it may take the whole episode. Maybe we won't even finish. We'll see. Alright, thanks for joining. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.